It's Ross from Moshville Times here, and I'm with Josh from Shaman's Harvest. How's it going?
It's going great, man. How are you?
Yeah, I can't complain.
Excellent.
So you guys are due over here in the UK in a few weeks' time. Is that going to be the band's first time over in the UK?
Yeah. It's our first time. We've been not our first time of trying, but our first time of actually making it happen. So we just couldn't be more thrilled.
Yeah. So guessing there is like a lot of excitement within the band then, yeah.
What's that?
I'm guessing all the band's really excited to be coming
Oh
over.
yeah. We're off the walls about it. We've had multiple opportunities to come over there as a support act over the years, and for whatever reason it would fall through at the last minute. And so we decided that if we were never going to do it unless we just did it ourselves. And so that's what we're doing. And we're coming in hot.
Yeah. You mentioned there about support coming over as a support. Like, what kind of names were you going to be supporting? Are you allowed to kind of share that?
Yeah, once was Alter Bridge, once was Blackstone Cherry. And actually twice it was Blackstone Cherry. So, it and it is what it is. Things happen, and so, sometimes the ball bounces your way and sometimes it doesn't. But
Mm.
luckily we've been hard-headed enough to stick with it over the years and now finally find ourselves getting this opportunity, and we're going to make the most of it.
Yeah. So is there obviously it's quite an extensive tour that you're doing with Blacktop Mojo. Is there any particular time you're looking forward to playing?
You know, it's all we're looking forward to all of it. I mean, it's hard pressed to not want to play in London but Glasgow is going to be freaking amazing. Getting over to Ireland and down to Wales, it's like we're getting to take it all in. And so, that whole area is like such a historic mecca of rock and roll. And for us to get to come over and tap into that energy is just like that just gives us fire.
Yeah. Obviously you've said about like doing this yourselves then. To put together a tour like this, how long does it take to go from let's make this happen to landing in the UK? Like how long have you been working towards this?
Yeah, the ball started rolling last August, and we had a dream and we started putting together a team and finding the right agent and everything. Obviously, this is our first time, so we're literally learning on the fly, um, like we've learned everything in our life. So it's just more of the same for us, and we're just keeping our nose to it and getting it done. And now, we're doing this interview. We're 3 weeks out from the first show, and it's surreal that it's like happening. It's like, oh, this is really happening.
Yeah.
We couldn't be more excited, man. It's been a bucket list of ours for many, many years, and for us to get to do it with our pals in Blacktop Mojo, it's just a dream come true.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this tour myself.
Right on.
Um, so what sort of set list should we expect? Because obviously you've got quite a few albums out. Is it going to be traditional, like play more from the more recent stuff, or is it going to be like a Brit, like a wide range?
Yeah, I think there will be some mainstay songs in the set, but we have enough records and enough music to where we're going to be able to mix the set up night after night, not just play the same set every single night of tour. I think it'll be more interesting for us as musicians and also more interesting for the audience that we're just not clocking in and doing the robotic thing.
Mm.
We have some songs off Smoking Hearts Broken Guns that'll be played. We have songs off of Red Hands Black Deeds that'll be played. We have songs off of Rebelator that'll be played. We even have a couple new songs that we've written and recorded that we might debut for the first time anywhere ever over there. So it's going to be an eclectic sound that we're bringing, our sonic jambalaya, and we just can't wait to get there, man.
What sort of gear will you be bringing over, and what's going to stay at home? What are you going to be renting while you're over here?
Yeah, some of us are bringing our guitars and stuff like that. I know I've profiled all of my boutique rigs that I like so much in studio into my Kemper, so I'll be bringing a Kemper with me there. And I've actually teamed up with A.D. Fiddleson out of Oxfordshire. He makes bespoke guitars, and he's making me some for the tour. So that's going to be pretty cool getting to jam on those.
Oh, nice. You're touring with Blacktop Mojo, as we said. Have you played with those guys before?
Yeah, we've shared the stage with them multiple times. Great guys, talented. They're good. They're tone guys. They. It's guitar rock,
Mm,
and we're kind of kindred in what we're trying to accomplish. So the fact that we get to do it together is incredible.
yeah, for sure. Uh, Speaking of, you mentioned your last album, The Rebelator. It was recorded in some very trying circumstances. What sort of things were you up against, just to let everyone else be aware?
Yeah, that record was incredible the way we made it. It took a long time. It seemed like every 2 weeks something would happen that would like stunt the recording of the record for a month, whether it was a tornado that almost took our studio out, or a pandemic, or just running out of money. It was always something. We almost thought about naming the record Murphy's Law at one point because we were like, man, what else could cause this record to take any longer to make? But in the end, we persevered and we stuck with it and we got it done. And I'm really proud of that record. It's incredible.
Brilliant. All being well then, I'm assuming the next album isn't going to take so long to get out.
Yeah, I think so far our writing process and our in studio moments have been pretty awesome. The songs that we've written are right there with all the rest of them. So I think the next step for us is to bring in a producer and help us get the final product and get it recorded.
Yeah. Is there any producers in particular you'd like to work with for it?
We're in talks with a few. In the past we've worked with Kyle Odell, who did the last record, and he's great. He might be involved, or Keith Armstrong from Red Hands Black Deeds, or Richie Craybaum from Smoking Hearts Broken Guns. So we have a team to work with, and as it happens, I don't want to jinx it. We kind of just like to let it all happen and let the rock gods and the stars align, and that's when we find the most success. So
Mm,
I think we'll continue to do that with this time around.
yeah. So for those who aren't aware of this tour, how would you describe your music in the live show, and what would entice people to buy a ticket?
Yeah, we're you know, a hot, sweaty rock and roll band. Whenever we're on stage, if we're not sweating, we're not rocking. And we're bringing that southern rock, metal, folk vibe
Mhm.
all the way from the States to across the pond to you guys. So everybody come on out to the show and let's make a memory.
For sure. And obviously, you've got this tour. You talked about doing a bit of recording. Is that the plans for the rest of the year? Else have you got in store? Is it just working on the album?
Yeah, that's definitely one thing. You can't just be working at one thing at once. So we'll hop in the studio, work on the record, try to get that knocked out, do some touring in the US late summer into fall. We're hoping that this is the first of many trips across the pond, whether it's coming to England and UK and Ireland and Wales, or continuing on to Europe. Our ultimate goal is to get to Europe and to get to other foreign markets for us. We've spent the better part of 25 years touring in the USA and North America. So we're spreading our scope out to the world, and it starts with the About Time tour this March.
Brilliant. Well, I look forward to catching you guys in Birmingham. I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome, man. Can't wait to have a pint with you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for your time. I'll see you there.
All right, Ross. Take
All
care,
right.
my man.
Cheers. Bye.
Peace.